Turning to some more news tonight, family and friends of a woman from the northern suburbs want answers after she was detained by immigration officials at O'Hare for more than 30 hours, even though she's a U.S. citizen. And that's not all. They claim she was taken all the way to Wisconsin before finally being let go. NBC5's Navarette is on the story live in our newsroom with new details about what that woman went through just to get back to Illinois. JC?
Hey there, Stephen. Good evening. There's a new call for accountability tonight. 28-year-old Sundas Napki was detained at the airport after landing back in Chicago. Her family tells us she was held at the Broadview facility and then transferred to another facility in Wisconsin, more than 150 miles away. She was finally released after 30 hours.
What occurred on Thursday and Friday was a U.S. citizen detained with no cause.
New question Sunday after an American citizen ended up in federal custody. 28-year-old Sundas Napki was born and raised in Evanston and is a U.S. citizen. Napki was initially detained by Customs and Border Protection at O'Hare after returning from a work trip in Turkey. She was held at the airport before her phone's location began to ping at the Broadview Processing Center. Her sister telling us local and federal officials lied to her.
We were told that she wasn't here. We saw her location on smack dab in the middle of the facility. We saw her location in Wisconsin in the middle of the facility. The cops were lying to our faces.
Cook County Sheriff's deputies were granted access to the cells at the Broadview facility. However, Napki was nowhere to be found. The family telling us her phone's location at that point showed she was at a different detention facility, this time in Dodge County, Wisconsin.
At around almost 3 in the morning is when Sunny was finally released. They just let her out the door. She ended up having to hitchhike to find safe refuge.
And while Napki is still shaken from the ordeal, her friends and family are speaking up. Their biggest concern, they tell me, is if this can happen to a U.S. citizen, it could happen to anyone.
The transportation of someone over state lines, the detention of American citizens and permanent residents at an airport for 30 hours. This is going to be the new normal if we don't stand up against it.
Napki, along with 2 other citizens and 3 green card holders, were detained by CBP. They have all since been released. We have been reaching out to U.S. Customs and Border Protection since Friday, but we have still not heard back. Stefan?
Okay, JC Navarette in the newsroom tonight. JC, thank you very much.